The Nigerian Opposition Coalition CUPP, after receiving medical intelligence and after due consultations, have come to the following conclusion and wish to make the following demands and issue the following advisory. The Opposition Coalition CUPP demands immediate declaration of health emergency in Kano and deployment of all medical resources of good nature to Kano and takeover of the management of the Kano COVID-19 issues from the incompetent Ganduje regime, which has already mismanaged the situation and have put citizens' health in jeopardy with capacity to threaten national security. The Opposition Coalition CUPP demand that President Muhammad Buhari issues an immediate lockdown of Kano State immediately and deployment of military, police, and all security agencies of huge magnitude to enforce at all costs the lockdown of Kano State. The opposition demand that immediate national relief and palliative rooted in all villages and wards in Kano State be deployed, not the Jankara palliative of the Humanitarian Affairs Minister that has turned into a media jamboree and photo shoots to help ensure that the pain is reduced on the Kano people. The opposition demand that nobody is allowed to leave or enter Kano State until the growing rate of infection is contained, infected people identified, isolated and treated, and their contacts identified. The opposition demand that public schools and public infrastructures, buildings be immediately converted to emergency hostels with mini-foams and all the homeless and orphans and children roaming the streets of Kano evacuated and moved into such abode and taken care of till the virus is contained. The opposition coalition demand that all the quarantine laws and more should be enacted and use of maximum force where necessary used on religious, political, or traditional rulers who violate the lockdown or safety rules. Emergency mobile testing and sample collection centers and health response units be deployed in the 44 local government areas of Kano State immediately. The opposition demand and also wish to advise the governors of states sharing borders with Kano to immediately ensure strict no entry or exit into Kano for 14 days. We urge the governors of the states to immediately ensure 14 days detention, isolation, and treatment of any travelers from Lagos and Kano State who enters their states as required. We demand that the president direct the immediate lockdown of Kano State, including all entry and exit points. The peculiarities of Kano State being put into consideration. If the chain is not broken early, the unfortunate situation which led to the unprecedented spread in Italy may be repeating itself in Nigeria. A delay in the lockdown and urgent containment might push people to want to escape from Kano to safer places, thereby carrying the virus beyond the borders of the state, like it happened in Italy following a delayed lockdown of Lombardy region in northern Italy. The immediate lockdown of Kano with a robust palliative package transparently distributed to encourage the people to stay indoors is needed now more than ever. The president must make this call, and he has to make it now without further delay. Public health of Nigerians in general, and particularly the over 20 million Kano residents, must be considered above all else. We call for immediate and aggressive contact tracing for identification, isolation, and testing of all contacts before it gets out of hand. Fellow countrymen, this is the time to join us to put pressure on President Buhari to, for once, act proactively in the interest of Nigeria, as his hide-and-seek behavior and nonchalant hiding under the bed approach have already put Nigeria in serious trouble with infection growing. It is obvious that even with his sole decision to import Chinese doctors, the infection since the arrival of his doctors now gone out of control with no positive impact for their invitation. This is not about politics or who is right or wrong. A leader must listen to advice of both supporters and opposition. If the president had acted promptly by shutting down our international borders and detaining returnees for 14 days instead of his go home and self-isolate rules, which led to innocent Nigerians being put in harm's way, because the initial widespread were imported by several persons, citizens and foreigners who entered unchecked following President Buhari's ill-advised decision to keep our borders open. He had failed to act fast in the simple last area left for him to redeem his failed image. The opposition want to clearly and loudly state it now. Let President Buhari take action on Kano, as the evil doom of COVID-19 has started in Kano and will ravage the entire northern Nigeria if Kano is not confronted. Kano has weak leadership. Kano has weak health infrastructure, if not non-existent. Kano has weak economy now. Kano has weak crowd control system. Kano has population of illiterate kids roaming the streets. And Kano has, going by federal government database, very many poor people. So Kano needs our help on time. Kano needs action, and the time for that action is now. If Kano infection goes out of hand, Nigeria and the north will be hit, as migration out of Kano will be too difficult to control. We call on governors of the opposition states and the ruling party as well to deploy high surveillance on travelers from Kano and Lagos into their states, and 14 days quarantine to avoid losing the gains already made by those states in reducing the spread of the infection. The Nigerian Opposition Coalition CPP is raising the alarm over the rising cases of the coronavirus infection in Kano, which in the last few days had led to the shutting down of the test center due to contamination and infection of some staffs of the center. With a late report that the Commissioner of Health, the Permanent Secretary, and other functionaries of the Ministry of Health are also infected, leave the state without its first line of administrative defense, as that line had already been taken over by the virus. This alarm is also coming on the heels of reports of strange deaths happening in the state and the lack of containment action for about 3 to 4 days. Nigerians should also recall that the Index has concealed from doctors the true situations of his health, his travel history, and other important information, including other reported reckless acts like visiting mosques for Jummah prayers and attending other social functions. The opposition coalition therefore describes as shameful, insensitive, and act of evil leadership the inability of the federal government and Kano state government to identify the cause of ongoing mass death, which has claimed over 700 lives in less than 96 hours. This is undoubted proof and irrefutable evidence that we have jokers as leaders. Kano state government and the federal government has failed and shown that they are incompetent and unfeeling about the unfortunate plight of the citizens. People are dropping dead and being buried in hundreds, and the government say they are looking for the cause and trying to justify their incompetence over lives by throwing up statistics. Danger is ahead. Infections and strange deaths with no answers are ravaging Kano. President Buhari should have mercy on Kano people. Governor Ganduje should have mercy on Kano people. Governor Ganduje should have mercy on Kano people. Whatever Kano people have done wrong to them, we plead on their behalf. Do not visit Kano with death. Find the cause of this death to avoid more viral deaths. One can steal gubernatorial on presidential mandate, but one cannot steal the capacity to govern. Over a week after the federal government, the Kano state government and the federal government are still looking for the cause of death for something ordinary autopsy would have revealed. What a shame. It is against this report that we issue an emergency advisory to President Buhari to take the Kano situation as a national emergency and deploy all available arsenals to bring it under control. The Kano situation is obviously going to be the real test for Nigeria's fight against the coronavirus. Nigeria will be consumed if there are delayed actions on Kano to cut the chain of spread. It is clear that due to cultural and religious practices, commercial nature of Kano, the population, literacy level, and the pervading poverty level among a huge chunk of the population, and other competing factors, Kano is a high-risk area to allow the virus to overwhelm. With the current trend, any delay in tackling the Kano trend is a danger signal which must not be allowed to happen. The time for action in Kano is now. Ikengi Mugochinyere, the opposition coalition CPP spokesperson.